Well, good morning, champions. So, ang lesson natin na tatalakayan sa video ito is about division of polynomials. Ito ay lesson para sa week na to at para sa susunod na linggo. So, sa division of polynomials, merong lots of exponents din na kailangan natin na maintindihan. Okay? So, kung hawak nyo yung aklat, nasa page 150 ako ng book. Okay? So the first one or the first rule of exponents for division is what we call the quotient rule. Okay? The quotient. That's quotient rule. Okay? So, sabi dyan, for any non-zero real number a and for any integers m and n, if I have same base, okay, pinag-uusapan natin same base pa din, alright, that would become a or is equal to a raised to m minus n. So pinag-subtract lang natin if m is greater than n. Okay, if m is greater than n. Next one, a raised to m over a raised to n is equal to a, is equal to 1 over a, then n minus m if m is less than n. Mamaya, let's make example tayo. Okay? So that's the first two. The next one is a raised to m over a raised to m is equal to a raised to 0 is equal to 1. That is if m, this is n. M is equal to n. So this is n. So minus, okay, merong 1 sa taas, then minus, okay. So pinag-minus din, a raised to 0 is equal to 1. Right? So I'll give you an example para mas maintindihan natin yung mga rules na yan. Okay? Right. So for example, we have 3 raised to 5 divided by 3 raised to cube. Okay, so we can write that as, okay, we can write that as 3 raised to 5 over 3 cube. I-apply lang natin yung loss of exponents kanina yung number 1. So same base, we're just going to write the base and then subtract the exponent. Okay, so it will give us 3 raised to 2 or 3 square. That will give us 9. Okay, so that's the first rule. Another example, if I have 4x cubed divided by 2x, okay, so this one we can write as 4x cubed divided by 2x. Okay, so we're going to divide first the numerical coefficient here, that is 2. Okay, that's 4 divided by 2, and then we're going to subtract or copy the variable and then subtract the exponent. Remember, kapag wala nakasulat, it means meron siyang 1. So this will give us 2x squared. So that is the final answer. So, ang division is the opposite of multiplication. Sa multiplication kasi nag-add tayo ng exponent of the same variable. So, same with division, we're going to subtract, okay, the exponent of the same variable. Okay? So, here in example, makikita natin mas malaki yung exponent dun sa baba kaysa nasa taas. Ay, nasa taas kaysa nasa baba. So, what if yung binigay na example is this one? x cubed divided by x to the 5th. Okay? So, pag ganyan yung example natin, okay, gagawin natin is just sundan natin yung rules. Lagyan natin ng 1 sa taas. Okay? Then, x 5 minus 3. Rule number 2 yan kanina. Okay? That will give us 1 over x squared. Or another tip na pwede kong ibigay siguro sa inyo, pag ganyan yung problem, x cubed over x to the 5th. Okay? Pag wala namang kasamang numerical coefficient dyan, lagyan na lang agad natin ng 1 sa taas. Tapos kung saan yung mas mataas na exponent, okay, doon natin ilalagay yung sagot. Ipagma-minus pa rin natin. So, 5 minus 3 is 2. Since yung 5 nasa denominator, doon natin ilalagay yung ating exponent. Okay? So, same lang. What if meron namang mga kasamang numbers or numerical coefficient? So, let me show you another example. Okay, so this is another example. So, example number 1, we have 12ab squared divided by 16a squared b. So, ang gagawin muna natin number 1 is simplify muna natin to. Okay? 16 or 12 over 16. So, 12 over 16 sa fraction or rational numbers. Hanap tayo ng pwedeng mag-divide ng numbers kanina. So, this is divisible by 4. So, 12 divided by 4, I have 3. Okay? Then, 16 divided 4 is 4. Okay? So, let's write that as 3/4. Okay? So, here, dito naman, okay, mas malaki yung exponent sa denominator. Ibig sabihin, doon natin ilalagay yung ating exponent o yung ating a raised to 1. Kasi meron kang 2 minus 1. Okay? So, ito, mas malaki yung exponent sa taas ng b. So, doon natin ilalagay yung ating sagot. b1. Or kahit hindi nyo na ilagyan yung 1. So, it could be written as 3b over 4a. Okay? So, kung saan mas mataas yung exponent, doon ilalagay yung difference. Doon ilalagay yung difference. Okay? So, para maging clear lang. Another example. If I have 3a cubed b squared over 9a b to the 5th. So, simplify muna natin to. Okay? Yung this one, yung numerical coefficient. This can be written as 3 over 9 or 1/3. Dinivide natin sila pareho ng 3. Okay? So, I have 1/3 now. Okay? 1/3. Then, 3 minus 1, mas mataas yung sa taas. Doon natin ilalagay yung sagot. A squared. Kasi nga, 3 minus 1 is 2. Okay? Then, b squared over b5. So, mas mataas sa baba, doon natin ilagay yung sagot. It will become cube. That is 5 minus 2. Or it can be written as a squared over 3b cube. Pwede namang lagyan ng 1 dyan or hindi na, it's okay lang naman. Okay? So, that is rule number 1 for division of polynomials. But another rule of exponent in division is what we call the negative exponent rule. Okay? So, it states here that if a raised to negative n, that would be written as 1 over a raised to n. So, nawalan yung negative ng n, and then we put or we write like 1 dun sa ating numerator. So, I give an example. If I have 3 raised to negative 4, that will give us 1 over 3 raised to 4. Okay? Or that is equal to 1 over 81. That is 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Kaya siya 81. Apat na 3 because of the exponent 4. Okay, so that's the negative exponent rule. So, Nag-give you an example pa para mas maintindihan mo natin. Right, so this is another example. We have 12x raised to negative 5 in y cubed divided by 15x squared y raised to negative 2. So we're going to simplify first the numerical coefficient muna. So 12 over 15 can be divided by 3. So 12 by 3, that will give us 4. And 15 divided by 3 will give us 5. Okay? So we're going to write 4 over 5. Now, if we are going to apply the laws of exponents kanina, na kapag negative yung exponent, lalagyan natin ng 1 sa numerator, then bababa natin. So, that will give us 1 over x raised to 5. Tapos, meron pang x doon. So, that is multiplication. X squared. Okay? And this one, times y cubed. Okay? Over. This one kasi meron siyang negative exponent. So, ang gagawin natin, lalagyan pa rin natin siya ng 1 na numerator and then lalagyan natin ng bababa natin. So, it will give us 1 over y squared. Okay? So, mamaya ituturo ko yung mas madaling method. Ito pinapakita ko lang kung paano ina-apply yung merong 1 na nilalagay. So, ito. Okay? Yan. Simplify muna natin yan. So, that's division of fraction. Gagawin natin is y cubed. Then, ito, this one, titake natin yung reciprocal or kabaliktaran. So, that will give us y squared over 1. So, that will give us y to the 5th. That's 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Yung 1, huwag na natin isulat. Parehas lang naman yan. Okay? So, that will give us 4/5, okay, times 1 over x raised to 7 times y 5 over 1. So, lagyan natin ng 1 para pare-pareho sila na fraction. So, that 4 times 1 times y 5, that's equal to 4y 5. So, that's 5 times x, that's 5x, then raised to 7. So, this is our final answer. So, another way to solve this one is gagawin natin. So, since ito ay 12 over 5 o 12 over 15 is equal to 4/5. Okay? So, 4/5 na lang isusulat ko. Okay? Ngayon, gagawin natin kung saan yung mas malaking number, yun yung una. Okay? Like, negative 5 and 2, mas malaki si 2. So, that will give us, okay, 2 minus negative 5. That will give us 7. Since mas malaki si x square kaysa si x negative 5, yung sagot na 7, doon natin ilalagay. Okay? And since mas malaki si 3 kaysa kay negative 2, so magsusulat tayo as 3 minus negative 2 will give us 5. So, since mas mataas yung y cubed, doon natin isusulat sa taas yung y. Tapos, 5. Okay? So, that will give us same answer with this one. Ito kasi, yung nasa kabilang part na to, yan yung tamang process. Yan yung step by step. Para pwede naman natin itong gawin. Okay? Tama din naman yung sagot natin. So, bigyan ko yun ng isa pang example. Right, so, ito yung isa pang example. We have 20x cubed y raised to negative 4 z squared over 5x raised to negative 3 y raised to negative 5 z. Okay? So, may 1 dyan lagi nakasama. Kasi I have always mentioned. So, let's simplify first the numerical coefficient. Here, it will give us 4. Okay? Right? So, mas malaki si 3 kaysa kay negative 3. So, that will give us 3 minus negative 3 will give us 6. So, doon natin isusulat sa taas. Kasi mas malaki yung cube sa negative cube. 6. Right? Now, the problem is both of these are negative. Right? So, ang gagawin natin, okay, kung isusulat natin yan, na i-reverse natin, ayan, yung kay y, like negative 4 minus negative 5. So, sabi ko natin, kung saan yung mas malaki number, yun yung mauuna. Okay? So, meron tayong negative 4 minus negative 5. That will give us positive 1. Okay? So, since mas malaki si y raised to negative 4 kaysa kay y raised to negative 5, yung y doon natin ilagay sa taas. It's positive 1. And then, mas malaki si square kaysa kay 1. So, z is here. Okay? So, papakita ko sa inyo paano siya naging y raised to 1. Kasi diba meron tayong y raised to negative 4 can be written as 1 over y raised to 4 according to the rule. Okay? This is over. Then, yung y raised to negative 5 can be written as 1 over y raised to 5. So, kung isusulat natin yan, magiging 1 raised to y4 tapos over 1 raised to 4. Okay? Yan yun. Tapos yung nasa baba, ito. Kasi meron tayong y to the 4th raised to y to negative 5. So, magiging 1 over y raised to 5. Okay? So, gagawin natin, iti-take natin yung reciprocal na to. Tapos, i-multiply natin. Magiging 1 over y to the 4th times 5. Magiging times y raised to 5 over 1. So, that will give us y raised to 5 over y raised to 4. That will give us y1. Kaya siya naging 1 doon. Okay? So, i-post nyo lang itong video, paulit-ulit nyong aralin, or you can search another video related to this one para mas lalo nyo maintindihan. Right? Right, the next rule na ituturo ko sa inyo is the power of a quotient rule. So, if that is written as a over b raised to n. So, take note na sa labas yung ating exponent. Nasa labas ng parenthesis. So, gagawin natin, we're just going to distribute the exponent to each variable. That will give us a n over b n. Okay? So, example. We have 4x cubed y squared over 3x over 3x y square. Okay? And square din sa labas. So, sabihin natin yan yung problem. So, what we're going to do is two ways. Okay? Two ways to simplify this one. First one is distribute muna natin. Okay? Distribute muna natin. Yung unang gagawin natin ha. Kasi meron pang isang way na pwedeng gawin. Okay? So, magiging 4 square x cubed times 2 y square times 2. Sa baba, meron kang 3 square x square then y square times 2. Okay? So, that will give us 4 square is 16. Tama? And we have 3 square is 9. Right? And then 3 times 2 will give us x raised to 6. And then x squared. Then we have y to the 4th over y to the 4th. So dito, we can simplify yung problem pa natin. So this is 6 minus 2 will give us x to the 4th. Kasi mas malaki yung 6 kaysa sa 2. So, sa taas natin sinulat yung 4. Ito, pwede natin i-cancel. Kasi pareho naman sila na 4. That's 4 minus 4 is 0 and 0 is equal to 1. So, this will be our final answer. Right? So, another way to solve this one is itong way na ibibigay ko sa inyo. Okay, yung isang way naman, kanina di ba dinistribute natin, yung makikita natin dito, dinistribute natin isa-isa. So dito, we can simplify first yung nasa loob ng parentheses, like this one. Okay? So, 4/3, pwede natin isulat as 4/3 yun. Tapos 3 minus 1 here, that's equal to x raised to 2. Tapos ito, cancel natin kasi pareho lang silang square, di ba? Right? So, raised to 2. Yung 2 sa taas, pa natin na i-distribute. Tapos, saka natin siya i-distribute. Okay? So, that will give us 4 square x square times 2 over 3 square. That's equal to 16 x raised to the 4th over 9. So, yan pa rin yung ating sagot. Okay? So, that is the power of a quotient rule. So, nasa rules pa lang tayo ng polynomials. Hindi pa tayo nagdi-divide. Okay? But, yung next video ay about division of polynomials naman. Pero for this week, yan na muna yung lesson natin. Okay? So, again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe sa ating YouTube channel para anytime na mag-upload ako ng lesson, nakikita nyo kagad yung ina-upload ko. Okay? So, bye champions!